Announcer bot is active. Lasses from Latvia in Mulsanne Straight, Hunautiers, is third on mediums driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Potato in Mulsanne Kink is second driving a Nissan GT-R GT3. Hex from Latvia is P1 on softs, driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Lasses in Mulsanne Kink is P3. Potato in Indianapolis is second. Mickey Wiki from Kenya in Esses is P4, driving a BMW Z4. Potato in Porsche Curves is first. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Lasses is P2. Potato in start finish is P1. Lasses in Maison Blanche is P1 driving a Huracan GT3. Mickey Wiki is third driving a BMW Z4. Potato in Mulsanne Straight, Hunautiers is P4. Lasses in Esses is first. Best lap is a 4:14.224. Josh Fulton from United States in Forza Chicane, Lark Chicane, is fourth, driving a Mercedes AMG GT3. Mickey Wiki is P2. Hex in Mulsanne Straight, Hunautiers is fifth, driving a Huracan GT3. Tharaxo from Spain in Esses is sixth, driving a BMW Z4. Melon 44 in Dunlop chicane is P7 on mediums, driving a Nissan GT-R GT3. Thoraxo in Mulsanne Straight, Hunaudières is P5. Lackis is first on mediums. Potato in Maison Blanche is second. Josh Fulton from United States and Maison Blanche is P3. Potato in Dunlop chicane is first. Best lap is a 3:59.039. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Melon 44 is P5. Potato in Mulsanne Straight, Hunaudières is first driving a GT-R. Melon 44 is fifth. Josh Fulton in Forza chicane, L'Arche chicane is sixth. Thoraxo in Ford chicanes is third. Josh Fulton in Michelin chicane, La Florandière chicane is P5. Lackis in Mulsanne Straight, Hunaudières is second. Melon 44 in Dunlop chicane is seventh. Mickey Wiki in Dunlop Curve is second. Best lap is a 4:05.865. Hex from Latvia in Mulsanne Kink is fifth. Potato in S's is first. Melon 44 in Mulsanne Straight. Grenadiers is P7. Josh Fulton in Ford Chicanes is P4. LeMans is P4. Hex in Porsche Curves is 5th on softs. LeMans in Corvette is P4. Josh Fulton from United States and Dunlop Chicane is P2. Best lap is a 4:03.092. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Tharaxo in Maison Blanche is P6. Potato in Indianapolis is P1. Tharaxo in Dunlop Chicane is 7th. Hex from Latvia in Mulsanne Straight. Grenadiers is P4. Best lap is a 4:06.391. Josh Fulton in Michelin Chicane. La Florandière Chicane is P2, driving a AMG GT3. Melon 44 in start finish is P6. Potato in start finish is first. Tharaxo in Michelin Chicane. La Florandière Chicane is 6th. Nicky Wiki is P3. Melon 44 in Dunlop Curve is 7th on mediums. Theraxo is P6 driving a BMW Z4. Josh Fulton in Ford Chicanes is P2 driving a AMG. Potato in Michelin Chicane. La Florandière Chicane is first. Mickey Wiki in Michelin Chicane. La Florandière Chicane is third. Melon 44 in Mulsanne Straight, Hunaudières is P7 on mediums. Theraxo in Dunlop Curve is 7th. Mickey Wiki in Indianapolis is P3. Melon 44 is 6th, driving a Nissan GT-R GT3. Mickey Wiki in Porsche Curves is P3. Potato in Ford Chicanes is first. Mickey Wiki in Corvette is third. Melon 44 in Porsche Curves is 6th. Minced beef from Italy is P6 on mediums, driving a Mercedes-AMG GT3. The qualification session is at Circuit de la Sarthe, Le Mans. Green turf is okay, blue and yellow is taboo. In Le Mans, France, the wind speed is 13 km/h from the north-northeast. Lasses from Latvia is P1, driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Hex from Latvia in Dunlop Curve is P4, driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Theraxo from Spain in Dunlop Curve is P6, driving a BMW Z4. Hex is fourth. Josh Fulton from United States in Dunlop Curve is seventh, driving a Mercedes-AMG GT3. Theraxo in Mulsanne Straight, Hunaudières is P6. Josh Fulton in Tertre Rouge is seventh. Hex in Mulsanne Kink is fourth. Josh Fulton in Mulsanne Straight, Hunaudières is P7, driving a Mercedes-AMG GT3. Lasses in Indianapolis is P2. Hex in Indianapolis is P4. Theraxo in Indianapolis is P5. Lasses in Maison Blanche is P2. Mickey Wiki from Kenya in Corvette is second, driving a BMW Z4. Lackes is P8. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Lasses is up 1.43 in Tertre Rouge. Laxise is up 0.33 in Forza Chicane, Larc Chicane. Mickey Wicky in Michelin Chicane. La Florandière Chicane is third driving a BMW Z4. Hex is fourth. Melon 44 in Michelin Chicane. La Florandière Chicane is seventh on mediums, driving a Nissan GTR GT3. The Raxo from Spain is sixth. Josh Fulton is P8. Melon 44 in Mulsanne is P8, up 23.94. Melon 44 is up 16.15 in Indianapolis. Melon 44 is up 15.28 in Porsche Curves. Melon 44 is up 26.27 in Maison Blanche. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Lacquez in Mulsanne straight. Hunaudières is P6 up, 11.68. Lacquez is up 13.07 in Michelin chicane, La Florendière chicane. Lassies is up 14.02 in Mulsanne. Lassiz is up 14.93 in Indianapolis. HEX in Porsche curves is 5th up 0.87. Latsis from Latvia in Corvette is P4, up 16.05. Potato in Mulsanne straight. Hunaudières is P2 up 0.61 on softs, driving a Nissan GT-R GT3. Potato is up 0.84 in Mulsanne kink. Potato is up 0.89 in Indianapolis. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Potato is up 0.89 in Porsche curves. Potato is up 0.53 in Corvette. Potato improved is second with a 356.591, 1.264 off pole. Hex is fifth, up 3.43. Hex is up 3.59 in Maison Blanche. Minced beef from Italy is seventh, up 12.97, driving a Mercedes AMG GT3. Minced beef is up 13.25 in Maison Blanche. Hex in Forza Chicane. Lark Chicane is P4 up 0.85, driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Hex is up 0.80 in Michelin Chicane, La Florandière Chicane. Mickey Wicky is P6. Hex in Indianapolis is P4, up 0.14. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Minced beef in Michelin chicane. La Florandière chicane is 7th up, 0.55. Minced beef is up 0.85 in Mulsanne. Minced beef is up 4.31 in Indianapolis. Minced beef is up 3.74 in Porsche curves. Minced beef is up 3.63 in Maison Blanche. Minced beef is up 0.02 in Dunlop curve. Mickey Wicky in Tertre Rouge is P5. Best lap is a 4:09.807, 14.480 off pole. Minced beef in S's is 8th up 1.28. Minced beef is up 2.55 in Mulsanne Straight, Hunaudières. Minced beef is up 2.38 in Mulsanne Straight, Hunaudières. Minced beef is up 2.41 in Michelin chicane, La Florandière chicane. Minced beef is up 2.50 in Mulsanne. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Minced beef is up 0.36 in Indianapolis. Minced beef is up 0.97 in Porsche curves. Mickey Wicky in Dunlop chicane is fifth up 0.15. Minced beef in Ford chicanes is P7 driving a AMG GT3. Mickey Wicky is P5 up 0.41. The race session is at Circuit de la Sarthe, Le Mans. Green turf is okay, blue and yellow is taboo in Le Mans, France. The wind speed is 16 kilometers an hour from the north-northwest. Potato is P1. Zaraxo from Spain is P2, driving a BMW Z4. Josh Fulton from United States is third, driving a Mercedes-AMG GT3. Hex from Latvia is P4, driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Mickey Wiki from Kenya is fifth, driving a BMW Z4. Lasses from Latvia is P6, driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Minced Beef from Italy is 7th, driving a Mercedes-AMG GT3. Melon 44 is 8th, driving a Nissan GT-R GT3. 60 minutes remaining in the session. Race start. Potato is P1. Josh Fulton in Dunlop curve. Zaraxo in Dunlop chicane is P3. Josh Fulton in S's is P3. Hex in Tertre Rouge is 5th. Josh Fulton in Mulsanne Straight, Hunaudières, is P3. Minced Beef in Mulsanne Straight, Hunaudières, is 7th. Minced Beef is now P8. Hex in Forza Chicane, Larch Chicane, is 5th. Josh Fulton in Mulsanne Straight, Hunaudières, is 3rd. Hex in Mulsanne Kink is 5th, 1.0 behind Laquise. Lasses in Mulsanne on lap 1 is 4th, 1.1 behind Josh Fulton. MCP Tron from United States in Mulsanne is 7th, driving a BMW Z4, 0.7 behind Minced Beef. Laquise is 5th. Minced Beef is P7, driving a AMG, 0.3 behind MCP Tron. Lasses in Arnage is 5th, driving a Huracan GT3, 0.5 behind Hex. Minced Beef in Arnage is 8th, 0.5 behind Mickey Wiki. Laxese in Porsche Curves is 5th, driving a Lambo. 0.7 behind Hex. Mickey Wiki in Porsche Curves is 7th, 2.0 ahead of Minced Beef. Josh Fulton is 3rd, 2.8 behind Theraxo. Lasses in Dunlop Curve is 5th, 1.4 behind Hex. Hex on lap 2 is P-4. "55 minutes remaining in the session. Melon 44 in S's is 9th. Lasses in Forza Chicane. Lark Chicane is 5th, driving a Huracan GT3, 1.7 ahead of MCP Tron. Mickey Wiki in Mulsanne Straight Hunaudières is P7, 2.6 behind MCP Tron. MCP Tron in Michelin Chicane. La Florandière Chicane is 6th, driving a Z4, 1.6 behind LeMans. LeMans is 5th, driving a Lambo, 1.6 ahead of MCP Tron. MCP Tron is P6, driving a BMW Z4, 1.0 behind Lacas. Josh Fulton in Arnage is 3rd, 4.3 behind Theraxo. MCP Tron in Indianapolis is 6th, 0.8 behind Lacas. MCP Tron is now 5th. Hex in Porsche Curves is 4th, driving a Huracan GT3. MCP Tron in Porsche Curves is P5, 3.1 ahead of Mickey Wiki. Minced Beef in Porsche Curves is 8th. Minced Beef passed LeMans for 7th. Melon 44 in Porsche Curves is P9, 0.5 behind Latches. Melon 44 passed LeMans for 8th. Potato is P1, driving a Nissan GT-R GT3, 3.4 ahead of Thoraxo. Mickey Wiki in S's is 6th. Hex in Mulsanne Straight, Hunaudières is 4th. Lasses in Dunlop Curve is 9th, driving a Huracan GT3. Josh Fulton in Mulsanne Straight Hunaudière is 3rd. "50 minutes remaining in the session. Potato is P1, driving a GT-R, 3.9 ahead of Thoraxo. Thoraxo is P2, driving a BMW Z4, 4.0 behind Potato. Minced beef in Mulsanne Straight, Hunaudières is P7, 3.2 ahead of Melon 44. Melon 44 is P8, 3.9 behind minced beef. Mickey Wiki is P6. Minced beef is P7, driving an AMG GT3, 2.4 ahead of Melon 44. Melon 44 was 6.5 faster last lap. MCP Tron in Porsche Curves is P-5. Thoraxo in Dunlop Curve is 2nd. Best lap is a 3:57.398, 1.001 off the fastest lap. Melon 44 in Porsche Curves is P8, 1.4 behind minced beef. Hex in S's is P4. Melon 44 in Corvette is P8, 0.3 behind minced beef. Minced beef in Ford Chicanes is P8, 0.2 behind Melon 44. Minced beef passed Melon 44 for P7. Melon 44 in start finish is 8th, driving a GTR, 0.8 behind minced beef. Potato in Mulsanne Kink is P1, 4.0 ahead of Thoraxo. Melon 44 in S's is 8th, 0.4 behind minced beef. Minced beef is 7th, driving a Mercedes-AMG GT3, 0.8 ahead of Melon 44. Melon 44 in Mulsanne Straight, Grenadiers is P8, driving a Nissan GTR GT3, 0.8 behind minced beef. Melon 44 was 5.5 faster last lap. Josh Fulton is 3rd. "45 minutes remaining in the session. MCP TRON is 5th. Mickey Wiki is P6. Best lap is a 406.557, 10.160 off the fastest lap. MCPTRON from United States is P5. Melon 44 is P8, 2.5 behind minced beef. MCP TRON from United States and Corvette is P5. Thoraxo in Tertre Rouge is P2, 3.0 behind Potato. Thoraxo was 0.5 faster last lap. Mickey Wiki in Dunlop Curve is 6th. Minced beef in Porsche Curves is P7, 1.6 ahead of Melon 44. Melon 44 in Corvette is 8th, driving a GTR, 1.2 behind minced beef. MCP Tron in Forza Chicane, L'Arche Chicane is 5th. Melon 44 is 8th. Potato is 1st, 3.8 ahead of Thoraxo. Josh Fulton from United States is third. MCP Tron is fifth, driving a Z4. Hex in Arnage is fourth. Minced beef in Mulsanne Straight. Hunaudières is P7. Best lap is a 4:18.512. 22.115 off the fastest lap. Potato entering the pits is P1. Potato is first. 40 minutes remaining in the session. The Raxo in Dunlop Chicane is first. Mickey Wicky in Porsche Curves on lap 5 is sixth. Potato is fourth. Potato exiting pits. Hex in S's is P3. MCP TRON in S's is P5, driving a Z4. Melon 44 in Porsche Curves is 8th, driving a Nissan GTR GT3, 4.5 behind Minced Beef. Minced Beef from Italy in Maison Blanche is 7th, 3.4 ahead of Melon 44. Potato in Mulsanne Straight, Hunaudières is P4. Melon 44 is P8, 0.5 behind Minced Beef. Minced Beef on lap 6 is 8th, 0.2 behind Melon 44. Mickey Wicky on lap 6 is 6th. Hex in Indianapolis is 3rd. Best lap is a 4:02.148, 5.751 off the fastest lap. Minced Beef in Mulsanne Straight, Hunaudières is 8th, 4.9 behind Melon 44. Melon 44 was 10.7 faster last lap. Melon 44 in Mulsanne Straight, Hunaudières, is P7, driving a GTR. Potato in Maison Blanche is 4th. Hex is 3rd. Thoraxo in Mulsanne Straight, Hunaudières, is P1, driving a Z4. "35 minutes remaining in the session. Minced beef on lap 6 is P8. Melon 44 is P7, driving a Nissan GTR GT3. Hex in Mulsanne Straight, Hunaudières, is 3rd. Potato in Mulsanne Straight, Hunaudières, is 4th. MCP Tron in Mulsanne Straight, Hunaudières, is P5. Minced beef entering the pits is P8. Melon 44 in Dunlop Curve is 7th. Thoraxo is P1. Best lap is a 3:56.488. 0.091 off the fastest lap. Melon 44 is P7, driving a GTR. Potato on lap 7 is P4, 1.2 behind Hex. Minced beef exiting pits. Minced beef in Dunlop Chicane is 8th, driving a Mercedes AMG GT3. Potato in Porsche Curves is 4th, 0.6 behind Hex. Josh Fulton entering the pits is 2nd. MCP TR0N in Porsche Curves is P5. Hex entering the pits is P-4. Hex is 4th. MCP Tron entering the pits is P5. Mickey Wicky in Corvette is P6. MCP TRON is P5. Best lap is a 4:02.189, 6.422 off the fastest lap. Josh Fulton exiting pits. Mickey Wiki entering the pits is P6. Hex exiting pits. Mickey Wiki is P5. Potato in Mulsanne Straight. Hunaudiers is second. MCP Tron exiting pits. The Raxo is P1. Mickey Wiki exiting pits. 30 minutes remaining in the session. Melon 44 in Porsche curves on lap 7. Tharaxo in Indianapolis is P1. MCP Tron in Forza Chicane. Lars Chicane is P5. Melon 44 entering the pits is position 7. Theraxo in Porsche curves is P1. Potato in Arnage is second. Theraxo exiting pits. Theraxo is P1. Melon 44 exiting pits. MCP Tron. Minced beef in S's is P8, 1.9 behind Melon 44. Minced beef passed Melon 44 for P7. Theraxo is first. Theraxo exiting pits. Theraxo lost first to Potato. Josh Fulton in Ford Chicanes is P3. Hex from Latvia in Ford Chicanes is P4. Melon 44 in Mulsanne Straight. Hunaudiers is 8th. Josh Fulton is P3, driving at AMG. Potato in Michelin chicane. La Florendière chicane is P1. Hex in Mulsanne Strait, Hunaudières is 4th. Potato in Mulsanne on lap 9 is P1. Thoraxo on lap 9 is P2. 25 minutes remaining in the session. Potato in Arnage is 1st. Thoraxo in Arnage is 2nd. Melon 44 in Maison Blanche on lap 8 is P8. MCP Tron is 5th. Hex is P4. Mickey Wiki is P6. Best lap is a 4:05.099, 8.702 off the fastest lap. Minced Beef is 7th, driving a AMG GT3, 2.0 ahead of Melon 44. Melon 44 in Mulsanne Strait, Hunaudières is P8, 1.6 behind Minced Beef. MCP Tron entering the pits is 5th. Thoraxo in Mulsanne Strait, Hunaudières on lap 10 is P2. Melon 44 in Mulsanne Strait, Hunaudières is 8th, 0.2 behind Minced Beef. Mickey Wiki in Maison Blanche is P6. Melon 44 on lap 9 is 8th, 0.8 behind Minced Beef. MCP Tron exiting pits. Hex in Mulsanne Strait, Hunaudières is 4th. Melon 44 is 8th, 0.9 behind Minced Beef. Minced beef was 54.4 faster last lap. Minced beef in Indianapolis is P7, 1.2 ahead of Melon 44. Minced beef lost P7 to Melon 44. Minced beef passed Melon 44 for 7th. Thoraxo is 2nd. Josh Fulton in Arnage is 3rd driving a AMG GT3. 20 minutes remaining in the session. MCP TRON in Mulsanne Kink is P5. Hex is P-4. Best lap is a 3:59.370, 2.973 off the fastest lap. Minced beef in Dunlop Curve is P7. MCP TRON in Indianapolis is 5th. Hex in Dunlop Curve is 4th. Melon 44 is P8. Hex from Latvia is P4. MCP TRON in Ford Chicanes is 5th driving a Z4. Potato on lap 11 is P1. Thoraxo from Spain in Mulsanne is 2nd. Josh Fulton in Mulsanne is 3rd. Potato is 1st. Melon 44 is P8, driving a GTR. MCP Tron in Michelin chicane. Le Florandier chicane is 5th. Potato is P6. Josh Fulton in Porsche Curves is P3, driving an AMG GT3. Mickey Wiki from Kenya in Michelin chicane, La Florandier chicane is P6. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Potato is 2nd. Potato exiting pits. Hex in Ford chicanes is 4th. The Raxo in Mulsanne Straight, Hunaudières is P1. MCP Tron in Porsche Curves is P5. Potato in Forza chicane, L'Arche chicane is 2nd. Mickey Wiki in Porsche Curves is 6th. Hex in Mulsanne Straight, Hunaudières is P4. Potato is P2. Best lap is a 3:56.397. Minced beef is 7th, driving a AMG. Potato in Indianapolis is P2, driving a GTR. MCP Tron in Mulsanne Straight, Hunaudières is 5th. Minced beef in Arnage is P7. Josh Fulton in Porsche Curves is 3rd. The Raxo in Dunlop chicane is P1, driving a Z4. Josh Fulton entering the pits is P3. Mickey Wiki is 6th. Josh Fulton on lap 13 is 3rd. Minced Beef in Ford Chicanes is 7th, driving a AMG. Josh Fulton is P-4. Josh Fulton exiting pits. "10 minutes remaining in the session." Potato in Mulsanne Straight, Hunaudières is 2nd. Thoraxo in Michelin Chicane, La Florandière Chicane is P1. Mickey Wiki from Kenya in Porsche Curves is 6th. Minced Beef in Forza Chicane, Lark Chicane is 7th. Mickey Wiki from Kenya in Ford Chicanes is P6. Minced Beef in Michelin Chicane, La Florandière Chicane is 7th, driving a Mercedes AMG GT3. Mickey Wiki in S's is P6, driving a Z4. Josh Fulton is 4th, driving a Mercedes AMG GT3. Hex from Latvia in Arnage is 3rd. Minced Beef in Arnage is P7. Potato in Dunlop Curve on lap 14 is 2nd. Thoraxo is 1st. Mickey Wiki is P6. Josh Fulton in Dunlop Chicane is P4, driving at AMG. Minced beef in Dunlop chicane on lap 13 is 7th. Potato in Mulsanne Straight, Hunaudières is 2nd. MCP Tron in Dunlop Curve is 5th. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Minced beef in Mulsanne Straight, Hunaudières is 7th. MCP Tron is 5th. Nicky Wicky is 6th. MCP Tron in Forza Chicane, L'Arche Chicane on lap 14 is P5. Minced beef in Mulsanne is P.7. Hex is 3rd driving a Huracan GT3. Potato is 2nd. Hex in Corvette is P3. Hex exiting pits. Minced beef in Porsche Curves is 7th driving a Mercedes AMG GT3. Potato in Forza Chicane, L'Arche Chicane is 2nd. Hex exiting pits. MCP TR0N from United States in Porsche Curves is P5. Mickey Wicky is P6. Hex from Latvia is P4. Thoraxo in Indianapolis is P1. Mickey Wiki is 6th, driving a BMW Z4. Josh Fulton in Mulsanne is 3rd. Hex is P4. Minced Beef, entering the pits, is P7. The leader has just finished the race. Thoraxo finished first. Potato finished P2. Josh Fulton is 3rd. Josh Fulton finished P3. Hex is P.4. Hex finished P4. MCP Tron is P5. MCP Tron finished 5th. Mickey Wiki is P6. Mickey Wiki finished P6. Minced Beef is 7th. Minced beef finished 7th.